bathroom.
I'm not.
That's my husband, Tim. He is sending out the text message right now. We have a couple really important things that we want to share with you and some fun things we want to share with you. But we're going to get the business taken care of first and, you know, get all that done. And then we'll get to the fun stuff, okay? So come on in. Let us know once you are here. Tim is sending out the text message. One of the things we have to chat about is the texting and how the texting is going to work moving forward. We have been forced to make some changes. And they're not changes we want to make, but they're changes we have to make, okay? So we're gonna dive right into it in a second here. Tim, like I said, he's getting the text message out. If you want to get a message from us when we go live, you can just text hello to this phone number. I know we're missing, I still got to work on it. It'll get done. 877-273-6227 is where you can send the word hello to. Just say hello through a text message to this number, and we'll send you a text message when we're live. We'll send it to those of you who we can send it to. There's been some unfortunate changes that are affecting people like us who use texting services to reach our customers, our followers, our friends here from the page. Texting is amazing. It's a great way for us to let you know, hey, we're live, come join us. Hey, we have something fun happening, come check it out. Hey, it's the last chance for this, don't miss out. And it's a really, really great thing, and a lot of you guys really, really love it. I know you didn't expect me today, Miss Sharon Jefferson, but here I am. Hey, bestie. Let me say hi to a few of our friends, and then we're gonna dive. I just want as many people to get on here before I start talking so that we're not having to keep going back and answering questions. I'm gonna try to cruise right through this live, and if someone comes in late, they'll have to come back and watch the replay to get all the details, because I just don't want to keep repeating it, because then we lose people and then they're going to miss out on the next announcements that we have, okay? But hello, Miss Wanda, Miss Gail, Miss Sharon, hello, Miss Patty, hello, Miss Dorothy. Veronica says she loves the texting. Hello, Miss Cheryl, hello, Miss Cindy. We have friends both here on Facebook and YouTube. Hello, Miss Wendy and Amanda, Miss Patty, hello, Miss Kimberly, hey, Miss Margaret, hello, Miss Patty. All right, guys, we're going to dive into it. I see lots of people are coming on. We really have, I think, 3 big things that we want to chat about today, okay? Number 1 is our texting service. We use texting, and it doesn't matter what service you use. Some people use Klaviyo, some people use Community, some people use, I don't know, there's a whole bunch of them. Those are the 2 big ones that I know of that we've used.
Well, let's say hi to Miss Kathleen first.
Hello, Miss Kathleen.
She's a newbie.
Welcome, Miss Kathleen. You are new here today. This is not normally the types of lives that we do, but every once in a while we gotta pop on and share some important information.
Do some housekeeping.
Yes. Normally we're crafty and we like to keep things light and fun around here, and we'll get a little lighter and fun towards the end of this with the last thing that we're going to show you. But in the beginning here, we just got to do the important things. So number 1, texting. If you live in Texas specifically, it is going to affect you. Texas has rolled out some new regulations that require, I'm not going to go into all the details because it's very complicated. We've been like,
it's a nightmare,
swimming deep in this, trying to figure out what is okay, what isn't okay, what we need to do, what we don't need to do. My understanding, and I'm still trying to figure it out, we did send out the text today. My understanding is that if you live in Texas and you are not a current customer of ours, meaning you have not purchased anything from us in the last year, that...
Oh, bestie, you're fine.
Like if you're a VIP member and you get your subscription renewal every month, you're good. If you've ordered something from us in the last 6 months, year, 3 months ago, last week, today, you're good. But if it's been more than a year since you've purchased from us, we will no longer be sending text messages to you. By law, we cannot. The only way that we can is if we, register with the state of Texas, which is $200, which I'd be willing to do that. That's not bad. I would pay $200 to be able to reach all of you guys, absolutely. But you also have to carry and pay a $10,000 bond. And I'm not paying $10,000 to send a couple text messages. I'm sorry, I love y'all, but I can't do that. And if you don't do that, you can't text people without registering with them and paying that fee, is my understanding. We can still text you if you are a current customer. So if you live in Texas and you're a VIP member and you are a purchaser, then we can text you. If you have not purchased in the last year, we cannot text you. So we've created a segment that says, you know, lives in Texas, has never purchased from us in the last 365 days, and those will be excluded from texting, okay? So don't be upset, don't get offended with us, please. We want to still send you the text messages. We just have to abide by the laws, because we will be fined, and they're like very, very steep fines if we violate that. So we have to do everything we can not to violate that. My understanding is if you're a customer, I can still send it. We're still researching it. I was a little nervous even sending the text out today to our Texas customers. What a lot of people are doing is they're just like, well, we're not sending Texas at all. We are completely removing Texas from our list. If it comes down to it, we have to do that, we'll do it, but we will notify you if that becomes the case. But currently our understanding is if you have purchased in the last year, we are safe to continue to send you marketing texts. And this is considered marketing. When we go live, hey, we're live, come join us. They consider that marketing text as well, okay? So that is number one. First thing, if you're just popping on, make sure you go back and watch the replay, because I'm gonna move on to the thing number two. Thing number two is we talked to the VIP group a little bit about this weekend. We went into a great detail with the VIP group this weekend. We are not going to go into as great a detail here. I'm going to try and keep it simple. But as of through September, we will keep it as is, but by the end of September, we will no longer be continuing to stock the things that we stock on the shelves all the time in the shop, at least as of now. So things like the bushel basket is always there, and you can always buy it, and you can always buy the insert. The interchangeable truck, it's always there, you can always buy it, you can always buy the inserts. The truck tray, it's always there, you can, we always have different items for it. When we do summer releases, we leave them all summer long. Like we still have summer in the shop right now. When we do spring, we leave them all spring long. When we do fall, and so on and so on. The problem is, y'all, we are exploding at the seams here. It's a good problem to have, but it's still a problem. It's a problem, y'all. We kind of showed you a little bit the other day we did a live kind of behind the scenes. We're just out of space. Our Craft Night in the Box is doing amazing. So many people love that. Our VIP group is doing amazing. So many people love that. And it all takes space. And we need more space. So the things that are sitting on the shelves that we have always just kind of carried all the time, we are going to no longer carry them for long periods of time like that. So one thing that you can do is make sure that you're on our texting list so you know what's happening around here. Make sure your notifications are turned on Facebook so you know what's happening around here. Make sure you're checking your emails so you see the emails when we're doing something new and you don't miss it. You wouldn't believe how many times we say, we release something and then, they see it later, 6 months later, they're like, oh, I really want that. I'm like, we don't have that anymore. I know it's easy to miss with all the noise and all the things happening on the internet and in your personal lives and everywhere. But just try to make sure you're keeping up with what we have going on so you don't miss anything, okay?
Where'd it go?
We are an online store. We only sell online. We do not have a storefront. We do not have space for a storefront. So the way that we're going to plan to do things moving forward is the things that are still there, the bushel basket, the interchangeable truck, all of those items, we're going to keep until the end of September. So you still have time if you're like, oh no, I've really been wanting that truck and I haven't gotten it yet. You've got a little bit of time, okay? You'll have till the end of September to get those, but then all of those will be being retired. We will retire all of those items. And somebody asked, are you still going to be doing releases? I actually just got an email today that I responded to. Are you going to be doing a fall release? We do plan to do a fall release. Our releases will probably work a little bit more like the Christmas in July did, where we release it, we'll have it around for about a week, and then it'll go away. Just because we don't have the warehouse space and the shelf space to store things long term. And we have a lease here for the next 2 years. So after 2 years, who knows what's going to happen? We may, be able to have more space and do things differently. But right now, with the space that we have to work with what we've got. We are committed to being here for the next 2 years. So, so that is that. And again, if you're just popping in, make sure you go back and watch the replay. I've shared 2 updates already here, and I'm going to do the third one, and the third one is much more fun, guys. The third one is a lot more fun. Third update is, Miss Terry, I replied to your email. The email you sent like 2 weeks ago, I replied to that. And I have not gotten another email from you since. So make sure you check your junk and spam folder, but I did reply. Send me another email and I'll reply to it, because I did reply to your email. With like all the information. So definitely check that. If you didn't get it, send me another email and then I'll reply to that one too, okay? That way you're more likely to get it if I'm replying to it, okay? But we always reply to emails. It may take us a day or two, especially over the weekend, but we reply to every single email we receive.
Yeah, something like that.
Yes, and we'll let you know like when we do a release, we will let you know how long it will be available in the shop for sure. I know a lot of people like it when we do our releases around the 1st of the month, because that's when payday is for a lot of people. That's when their retirement funds come. That's when your Social Security comes. That's when all your pension stuff comes for a lot of people. So we do try to do as much as we can around the 1st. Sometimes it doesn't always work that way, but we do try to. So our third and final big thing that we want to share today is our VIP group is open and we are accepting new members. If you want to ensure that you're going to get kits from us and you're going to get stuff from us every month, because I can't guarantee that we'll do a release every month. We may do it probably every couple months. We'll do like a seasonal release, like kind of quarterly type thing, just because of space and time that we have available. And Margaret says this is when all my bills are due. I hear you, girl. I hear you. So if you're like, I want something every month from you, the VIP group is where you need to be, okay? We do exclusive kits for the VIP group every single month, and they always love them. I hate to say this.
Okay?
Well,
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say
Use your words.
I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but toot toot. We never get complaints from our VIP members about our kits. They love the kits, and I feel like that sounds snotty saying that, or like self-righteous saying that, but they're great kits. We put a lot of time, a lot of thought, so we have a ton of fun. I have a ton of fun planning the kits for the VIP members, because it's just fun. It's just fun, and I just love them. So I'm gonna show you real quick. Tim's gonna grab the link for the VIP group and put it in the comments for you. So if you are not a member already and you want to join, you can. Carol says, this month's kit looks so adorable. I would join it if you are able. You will love it. So what she's talking about is I did a little sneak peek for the September kit. So if you are curious, go clicking around Facebook and start, clicking around. You might see the post pop up with a sneak peek. I may post one here on the, right on the page wall here this evening for you guys. But I'm going to show you our July and our August kit. Those are our most recent ones that we've done. So let me show you what July's kit was real quick. They kind of flow together and work together. So this was our July kit. This was our July kit. It is a stand that you can hang your craft projects from. I have a stand that I always display things on, and it has like chicken wire in the back, and people always ask about it, and they're like, where did you get that? How can we get that? We should make that. All the things. So the time finally came. This is what our VIP members got to make in July. This is one version that I did. This was the infamous Big Boo Boo, where we accidentally cut the wrong size piece.
I like how she says we though.
I will fall under that bus with him. I will not throw him under the bus alone. The flower piece we had to resend everybody. every single VIP member, we had to recut and resend it to them. They were gracious enough, we put it in their August box. But here's one that I did, it's just in white. They got the knob.
The link for more information on the VIP group is, oh, let me pin it.
There's lots of pictures of past crafts there too. This was Tim's. So if you like a little bit more color, you could go the direction that Tim went with more color. If you like a little bit more neutral farmhouse, you could go like I did with more neutral colors. So this was our July kit. I don't have a box to open for you because they scooped up all the extras really, really fast with these. They were gone within like, I don't know what, 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
They scooped them up. So that was our July kit. And then
No, Sharon, we are not showing September.
I'm not showing September. I've got some sneak peeks floating out there, and that's as much as I'm going to show is what I've shown in the sneak peeks.
So that's all you get.
Our VIP members get this box. You're always going to know when this box shows up at your door, this is your VIP box, because nobody else gets this box. We do not use this box for anything else. So it has our Christie's Craft Room logo, inspiring creativity one box at a time on the back. So it's got our signature buffalo check that we love so much around here. Veronica says VIP is amazing. We have lots of VIP members in the comments here shouting out what they think about the VIP group, and I love that. So when you open the box, it's still pretty, it's still fun. It's like a birthday gift all wrapped up nice and pretty for you. There's a sticker in the top here that always has something kind of similar. This one says perfectly framed, so it kind of gives you a hint when you open the box of what's in it. What I think y'all should do is I think it would be fun if y'all were like, read that clue and just kind of feel and see if you can figure out what it is. That would be a fun game to play with yourself. But you open the box, you've got the tissue paper in here.
Carol says it's like Christmas once a month.
Right, like Christmas once a month. It's got the Christie's Craft Room little branded sticker on there, huh?
I want to know how much it is a month.
It's $49 a month, and that includes the kit. There's no additional shipping. We ship the VIP kits for free. It includes a craft night where we craft this kit together in a private Facebook group. Just us, nobody else. You have to have a kit to be part of that group. You have to be a member to be in that group.
Unfiltered.
Unfiltered. Tim crafts with us, so he's always crafting along. And we chat. We take it slow. Like when I'm live crafting here, I kind of just, I'm not saying I cruise fast through, but I just kind of go from step to step. We talk along the way and stuff, but I kind of go from step to step. We go a little bit slower because everybody at home has their kits and they're crafting their kits along with us. So if there's, especially if there's like a complicated step or a little bit more detailed step, sometimes I like to stretch them and we throw in different techniques. Like our September kit, we're going to do a fun paint technique to kind of make a certain textured look, and I'm not going to say what it is, but I'll walk them through step by step how to do that. And there's this tool that you need for that, and we're sending that tool within their kit. A lot of them already have it, but just in case, we're sending it. So in your tissue paper, we always send a paper. This paper is so important. Read through this paper. It tells you when craft night is going to be, the date and time. It tells you everything that should be in your box. We always encourage you, open your box, inventory, make sure everything's in there. That way if you don't have it, you can let us know right away and we can get it shipped out to you right away, or something's damaged or broke, because you know we've seen those packages come through the shipping channels sometimes. Sometimes they get a little bumpy along the way, okay? And then we tell them what they would want to have with them. So if they're gonna, what size paintbrushes are gonna be best, what, if you're gonna need glue, if you're gonna, we usually say have some diaper wipes to wipe your fingers and clean things up. That's pretty much a standard thing. Water for rinsing your brushes, things like that.
They're all saying, not the fork again, is it?
Nope, it's not the fork, and we will never do the fork again. Yeah. Oh, I just got an idea, but I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah, there's a lot of them that are not another fork.
Not another fork. No more forks.
But that was good. It ended up cool.
It was good. It was pretty cool. Some loved the fork technique. Some were like, oh, Lord, this is hard. I don't like this. But they all turned out amazing. We also have the August schedule in there, so it tells you when the VIP craft night will be. It tells you when the bonus craft night will be. You also get a bonus craft night in the VIP group. So we do it in the private group with just the members, but for that night, we give you the supply list. So you can just grab stuff from around your craft room, you can get it locally at stores near you, and you can just gather up your stuff and you can make the craft. It's just like we craft here on the main page, but it's just a private, smaller setting, a little more unfiltered, a little more relaxed. It's just really an extra excuse to get together with the VIP group each month. And then you've got the QR codes down here to get to the VIP hub. That's where you get all the video library. So if you join the VIP group, you can see every single past video tutorial we've done in there. So I'm just gonna show you a couple really quick, okay? Because I don't have everything out here. But like this was one of our bonus craft nights. This cute little flower. We have a video of when we made this. So you can go back and get the tutorial of how to make this exact flower and this exact craft.
Kathleen says she just signed up.
Welcome, Miss Kathleen. Welcome. Another cute one that we did was this. This was another one of our bonus craft nights. And the tutorial is in there. So we teach you how to make that bow. We teach you how to do all the things step by step. And you can still go back and watch all these exclusive videos that are for just the VIP members. And there, you guys, there's 5.5 years worth of videos in the video library on the VIP hub. Okay? There's a bunch more. Let me show you just one more because I think this one's super cute. This was one of our bonus craft night crafts that we did.
That damn thing.
Tim didn't love this craft. This one was really, really funny, especially at the end when I looked at Tim's. You know, Tim was still new to crafting then. We'll say that. If you had to redo it today, you'd probably do it a lot better.
No, I will not redo that craft.
Tim doesn't like bows and he doesn't like stuffed pumpkins. But those are all in the video library, plus a whole bunch more. I'm considering signing up. They've been asking about how many are in the group. So in the group, there is about a little over 800 people currently in the group. So we send out all of the kits to all those people. Usually on the craft nights, we usually get about 150, maybe up to 200 that are there on craft night on the live crafting with us. Most people watch the replay or they'll pop in for a little while because they have something else going on, then they'll pop out. So people kind of come and go throughout the night. The engagement is much easier for us to keep up with the comments there for a couple reasons. One, there's less people, and two, everyone's busy crafting, so there's a little bit less chatter happening in the comments. So if someone has a question, we're more likely to see it and not miss it because it's more geared towards the conversation we're having in that moment and towards the steps we are on in the craft. So I mean, you can ask in the comments here. I see lots of our members here. It's a little, we keep up with the questions pretty good in there, don't we? I mean, every once in a while we miss one or we'll go back and we'll scroll back, but I feel like we're able to keep up with the comments there a lot easier than we are here when we're live crafting because there's just a lot less people and they're crafting at the same time. So, Sylvia says there may be 800 people, but Tim and Christy always make you feel special. We try really, really hard because you are special. Our VIP group is our favorite thing that we do
Michelle
here.
signed up yesterday. Awesome.
Yes, we've got several that have signed up already and have already joined the group. But yeah, our VIP group is our favorite. It's my favorite thing that we do here. It's my favorite kits that I create. It's my favorite craft nights of the month. It's just fun. MC Dalzo, I always mess up your name. They always answer my questions. All right. So this was our August box, guys. I'm going to show you the August box. Once you open it, you read your paper. You got this beautiful shred. A lot of people save the shred. They reuse it for Christmas time to wrap their Christmas presents. Some, their cats love it. Some, they make like fire starter. They put it with, they mix it with their dryer lint and stuff it into a tissue roll, toilet tissue roll, and they save it for summer for fire starter for their campfires. We have lots of campers in the group. But it's great for lots of different things. You can just throw in your recycle bin and recycle it if you don't want to do anything else with it. So our August kit, we sent them, of course, our wood and metal cutouts that are from right here in our shop. We hand cut these all ourselves. Well, Tim hand cuts these. Tim hand machines the lasers that cut these. And, and then we pack them up.
I push run.
You do a little more than that. You've got to maintain those lasers. There's a lot to laser cutting, a lot more than you would imagine. But Tim cuts them all, and the team packs them up and bundles them all up as safe as possible. And we always try to be mindful to not have things break, to make sure you have everything in a nice little bundle. And then any like embellishments, accessories type things you need usually come in a little bag like this. So they got their wire, they've got their twine, they've got a sponge. We like to send sponges. I would say almost every month we send a sponge, a painting sponge, because we know the painting sponges are hard to get, but they're fabulous for painting the smaller pieces.
That's actually a good idea.
So we love to send
Melissa?
these.
She's thinking about using the shred for mulch.
Ooh, that's a fun idea. That's a fun idea. Yes. So if you missed the beginning, go back and watch the replay. I said at the beginning that I'm just going to kind of go through. I'm not going to keep repeating because then it just gets really messy and things get lost. But there's two other things that we talked about at the beginning of this that you can watch the replay when we end here if you missed out on and you didn't hear those first two things. This is thing number 3 that we are on, okay? So this is what we sent them in their box. Kelly said, when I first found KCR, I hesitated to join the VIP. I finally joined and wish I would have signed up sooner. It's been so much fun with awesome crafts and a welcoming group. Tim and Christy are so fun and caring. Aw, thank you, Kelly. You guys, we can't take all the credit for the group. We do have rules for the group. They're pretty easy to follow. It's basically be kind to each other, be encouraging to each other. But with this group, we've never really had to enforce those rules because they are just amazing. You would think some people would be like, we don't want new members. Like, we like it in here. Why do we need new members? They are so welcoming to new members.
Oh, yeah.
They encourage each other. They help each other. We pray in the group almost every VIP craft night. At the end of the night, before we leave for the night, we usually say a prayer with the group. They have welcomed grandbabies with each other. They have supported each other through major surgeries. They've supported sick kids going through major things that no parents ever want to see their kids go through. They've supported each other through that. They've supported us. We've supported them. It's just become a true community of friends in that group. It's an incredible group, and it's so much more than the crafts are fun, but it's so much more than the crafts. The crafts are really the smallest part of the group, honestly. I truly are.
Oh, Cynthia says if you have worm beds, the paper shred is good for that.
Worm?
A little at a time.
Worm? Like worms?
Worms.
Like worms?
Like worms. Like earthworms, like fishing worms.
Okay, like for fishing. I'm thinking like, why would you have a worm bed? Who likes worms? I know they're good for the soil. But yes, that's a very good tip. So the finished craft, so that's what we sent them. And this is what we made this month. So we made this little frame, and because of the time of year, because it's like summer going into fall, and it's very much a big time of year for sunflowers, we sent those sunflower cut out for it. Here's the little wire that we sent them as a little hanger, super cute with little curly cues. But the little sunflower, underneath that there's a magnet, and there's a metal disc on the back. So their sunflower, they can use it just like this if they want to, and just enjoy it this way. Or with the VIP group, they love their interchangeables. They love to have options. They love to be able to use their crafts longer throughout the year. Nobody has to get these, but it's a completely optional option if they want to.
An optional option?
They can get little extra inserts to go in them. The inserts come with the metal on the back, and it just sticks on there. So they can swap out their insert depending on the season, depending on the holiday. And I got a little carried away. There's like 13 different options.
Yeah.
There's stuff for patriotic holidays. There's stuff for St. Patty's Day. Pumpkins. I mean, you gotta have pumpkins, right?
Beth says, I have never painted before I joined this community.
Ooh,
I love it.
I love that. I love that. How fun is that for summertime?
Awesome,
ice cream
Deb.
night.
She just signed back up.
Yay! Welcome,
She had to
Deb.
stop for a while, but she is ready to start again.
That is one thing we notice. Oftentimes we have members who have to cancel they're going through a medical journey in their life and they just can't craft, or they're going through financial things, or they're just super busy. Their kids are getting married, or whatever's happening. We see so many members, they leave and then they come back. And I would say that's the biggest compliment to the group, is that they enjoy it so much that once they leave, they want to come back. I actually just got an email today. Somebody had emailed a couple weeks ago saying that they needed to cancel after this box and they were not going to be able to continue. And she had been a member for a very long time. And she just emailed about maybe 2 hours ago and said, I was able to work it out. I'm so excited. I can stay. Is it too late? Can we stop the cancellation? Because she's figured it out. We had one lady who they were going through some financial, and I won't share names because I'm not going to share their private information. But they were going through some financial struggles and some tough times, and she canceled and said, just right now I just can't do it. I hope I can come back in the future. And we never hold it against you. We never pressure you. We never say, no, you can't cancel. If there's a way that we can help you, we always, try to offer that. But she had to cancel, and she emailed me back like a week later, and she said, I told my husband I was canceling, and he said, oh, no, you're not. You are not canceling. You email and find out if you can still stay in the group. Is it too late? Can I stay? Because he saw how much she loved the group and how much mentally it helped her, how therapeutic it was for her to hang out with the ladies in the group and to get the craft kits every month and to be able to do that physical, creative task of crafting, how good it was for her that he said, no, you need to be in that group. We will figure it out. Get in the group. We had another one just recently where she canceled and her husband bought a gift certificate to pay for her for the rest of the next year, so that she could stay in the group, which was super, super cool. So it's an amazing thing.
And yes, once you join, the price that you join at,
it stays.
It stays, no matter if we have to raise the price, which
we never should have done that, but I'm just kidding.
We try not to raise the price.
If we don't have to raise the price, we won't. The reasons we've had to raise the prices in the past is simply our costs were too high. Boxes cost money, shred cost money. All the prices, as you guys know, for shipping materials have gone up over the last several years. Shipping prices have skyrocketed from when we started this to now. Shipping is probably more than doubled what we used to pay to ship boxes compared to what it is now. And those are costs that we can't control. While we offer free shipping, we also have to factor that into the cost, in a sense, overall. So we don't charge you additional shipping for these boxes. It's the only place you're going to truly get always 100% of the time free shipping is on these boxes. We have members that joined when we very, very first started this, and it was only $30. And to this day, they still only pay $30 because we will not raise your price once you're in. Now, if you cancel and then you come back, then you would come back at the regular price. But if you stay in, your price stays locked in for you. We only ship within the US and Canada. There is shipping in Canada. We do have to charge shipping for Canada because of the cost. We have to. But this was our August kit. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there for a second. But there's lots of VIP members talking. And she says, that was me. She's taking ownership. She says, that was me. Miss Tammy says, I love this group. I found them by accident with them dancing and quickly knew I needed to be part of this community. Oh, girl. Our dancing brought somebody in. See, some of y'all are like, oh, don't dance. See, it works. It brought Tammy a little bit of joy. quickly you know I need to be part of this community. They have helped me through some of the toughest part of my life. The past few years have been on such a roller coaster, and even though I didn't get to craft often on craft nights, it is something I really look forward to. So Tammy, you hear a lot about Tammy. We joke about Tammy a lot in the VIP group, and that's the thing. Like, especially the more engaged you are when you're on the lives and you're chatting with us, we get to know you on a deeper level. We've learned a lot about Tammy's story and the things that she's going through in her life, and that's for her to share what she wants to share. What happens in that VIP group and the things we share in that VIP group, they stay in the VIP group. Unless you choose personally to share your own business. But Tammy, we've gotten to know her really well, and we joke because Tammy's a very hard worker, and
she's always at work.
She's always at work, and she'll pop in on the live, and and we do Facebook and Zoom, and she'll be in the Zoom, and we can see in the background the work atmosphere, and she's still working while she's responsible, but she kind of has us playing, and she's hanging out with us, and if she's on a break or whatever, she'll grab whatever she has on the shelves or nearby, and she'll try to recreate the craft that we're making on our bonus craft nights with whatever she has. Like that pumpkin stack that we did that I showed you, she made a pumpkin stack using rubber gloves and rubber bands and different tissues and things like that she had around the office, and it was super, super fun. So oh yeah, and it's always, yes, we have Miss Lynn, everything's Miss Lynn's fault. Miss Lynn is our scapegoat when something goes wrong. If I share too much, if I spill the beans about things more than I should, it's always Miss Lynn's fault. So we've just really gotten to know a lot of the members, and it's really a good place for that more
one-on-one. Of course
one-on-one.
you're at work, Tammy.
Of course. Yes. Jerry says, I've been one of the original members. It's the best therapy there is. I had to cut back on lots of my things, but lots of me things, but never this one. I love that. I love that you love it so much that you figure it out, you make it work, and you've
Joanne
stuck around
says,
so long.
I've been a craft night member for a year now, and I'm adding VIP group.
Love it.
Love watching replays of the lives. You guys are awesome. Even caught my husband following you guys.
You guys, we have a lot of, and I think it's because Tim's in the group. It's mostly women in the group. If somebody was looking at our business, they'd be like, your target audience is women. But we actually have a lot of men that participate in the group. Tammy's husband has spent a lot of time in the group. We've got Ken that spends a lot of time in the group. We have Gary that's in the group. He's a member of the group. We have Benjamin that's in the group. We do have a few men that just on their own, they're not even, some are husbands of the wives and they participate. But we have a few men that they're just there because they like to craft, they like to create. And I think Tim being there with us and crafting along too, it's kind of makes them feel like comfortable and accepted and part of it, instead of it just being solely all women. So while it is mostly
men who come to the live event,
we have many men who come to the live event.
And Dave.
Yes, and Dave. Dave, I still got paybacks for you, Dave. They're coming. They're
Kathleen,
coming.
Our bonus craft night is on Thursdays, usually the second Thursday of the month.
Yep.
And craft night is usually the last Saturday of the month.
Yep.
Depending on holidays, it will vary a little bit.
Yes, holidays play a role in it, and our personal lives play a role in it. So, if there's a family thing happening, that's always going to take precedence over anything that we ever do in any other parts of our lives. So we've had to make changes for like Elena's birthday. She was having a big party, and her birthday falls at the end of the month, and so we just did craft night the week earlier, or we'll do it on a Friday instead of the Saturday. But you always know ahead of time. We always send the schedule in your box at the beginning of the month, and we also post the schedule. I just posted the September schedule in the VIP group. We make it the cover photo in our VIP group, so anytime you go to the group, you look at that cover photo, the schedule is right there, so you always know when it is. But we do shoot for the last Saturday of the month for craft night of the kits, and then the second Thursday for the bonus craft night. Like this month, it won't be the second Thursday, it'll be the third Thursday, because Tim and I will be traveling the second Thursday.
Yes.
Beth says grandchildren love it also. She will call and say, did you see that episode? Oh, that's so cute. I love that. And we have a lot of fun in there. And we always joke about, we're not in the VIP group, watch what you say. And we like to describe it as, it's kind of like, it's like Shrek humor. And I think it was somebody in the group said, it's like Shrek. It just goes over, if you understand it, you understand it. If you're too young to understand it, it goes over your head. So it's not like we get really, really bad and horrible in there. It's just, you know, we just get a little carried away. We call it 5th grade school humor. It's kind of stuff that a 5th grade school boy or girl might giggle at, you know, but a smaller child, it's just gonna go right over their head type of thing. And not the type of stuff that they say when the parents aren't around. It's the type of stuff that they would say in front of the parents and giggle. We're a little immature.
A little?
Sometimes we're a lot immature.
I pride myself on being extremely immature.
And it doesn't help because the members encourage it, because they will all be in the comments. I will like be really careful and I'll say something and I'll think it and I'll just keep going, and then I see them, oh, I heard that, Christy. Oh, yeah, and then I just can't help it, and then I just lose it. Yeah. Miss Tama, she said, I just got a few gift cards for my birthday for Christy's Craft Room. I know you did, Tama. I know you did. Happy birthday today. Yes, let's say happy birthday to Miss Tama, because she is a VIP member and she is celebrating her birthday. So happy birthday, beautiful lady. I was going to say how old you are, but I'm not going to do that. That's for you to share if you want to share. But I know how old you are.
The bonus craft with the overalls is actually September's.
That's our September bonus craft night. Yep, our September bonus craft night. I really threw them off because usually I give them the supply list for the bonus craft night about a week before bonus craft night, and because it's usually stuff that they probably already have or can easily get. This month we're using a pair of overalls for our bonus craft night, so I let them know early, and I'm like, hey, you need overalls. So now they're all like, wait, where's the supply list? I need the supply list. What's going on? They're like, I know we need overalls, but what else do we need? And I'm like, well, I didn't give you the supply list yet. It's coming. But I just wanted them to know because, you know, it might take them a little bit longer to get a supply like that. That's probably the most complicated supply we've ever used.
I think so.
So I wanted them to be able to go to the thrift store and see if they can find a pair, or keep an eye out if they're at yard sales. We found a really good deal for them for like $5 on Walmart, and so I sent them the link and said, if you order now, you can get them in time, type of thing. So yeah, we have a ton of fun in there. We love it. We have amazing, amazing kits planned. The next 3 kits are the ones that we're currently working on right now. So excited about them, and there's some kind of fun techniques and things that we're doing that are a little bit different than we've done in the past, which is super exciting.
Carol, sometimes they have guest crafters and Tim gets in trouble from one of them in particular.
Oh yeah, Mama. Yeah. Sometimes Mom and Dad come and visit, and Tim always seems to do something to get Mom fired up.
I do. I poke the bear.
He pokes the bear. He pokes the bear. He does. He likes to poke the bear, aka Mom. Well, jeans work. I mean, I suppose. Well, you probably could do something with jeans. Overalls would be better, but if you can't find overalls, you could always use like a little pair of baby jeans and maybe use some material to create your own little overall look too. Miss Mary.
Okay. Hold on. Yeah, right. This one, Kathleen's question.
This Kathleen says, I'm so sorry. I have another question. Questions are okay, Miss Kathleen. We welcome questions. Since I just signed up, when do I get access to the VIP group page? So Kathleen, watch your email. So you're gonna get an email that is your receipt, your initial receipt of thank you for purchasing. You know, it's very receipt looking. It's not pretty. It doesn't have all the stuff. And then you're going to get a second email that has some very important information. It's going to have a button that you just click, and it'll take you right to the Facebook group where you can request to join. It's going to have the texting code for texting to get texts for when we go live in the VIP group. It's going to tell you about the discount code. We didn't even talk about that. If you are a VIP member, you get a 10% discount on our regular priced wood and metal cutouts. So it's going to tell you information for that. It's going to tell you how to get to the VIP hub. It's going to have all the stuff. So that, watch for that email and then request to join the group. We manually accept the requests. So we have to go in and see that someone requested. We copy their name, we go to the website, we double check that they actually signed up, and then we accept you. So sometimes that can take a couple hours, but I'll be in there this afternoon. So once you request, I'll get you accepted. Miss Mary says, just catching you live, heard you talking about the VIP group, best thing I have done. Heath, my hubby, encouraged me to take some time for me, and it has been so much more than a craft night. It has been a lifesaver for my sanity and our second family. The group has been there for our family in so many ways throughout my son's diagnosis. Their laughter and fun, the laughter and fun that Christy and Tim bring to our lives is you're gonna give me a big word, irreplaceable. There you go. I did it. Yay me. I love this family. I can't wait to see everyone each month and the lives. Thank you so much for all you do for our whole family. I would encourage everyone to join. The group has really been there and has really wrapped Miss Mary and her family in their arms these past couple years, in a way that words just cannot even describe. Mary's taken us on a journey, and we've been there, and all of us mamas, our hearts can just break for them in all that they've been through, and we get excited when we get positive updates, and just so many people have been praying for her and her family and seeing miracles happen with them, and we will continue to be there for them, and that's the best part of the group. Child overalls, like baby overalls.
And Gina says, be sure to tell the newbies to have earplugs for when you sing.
Miss Gina loves my singing, especially in the VIP group. Yeah, if you're new around here, you may hear me sing once in a while. It brings me joy, it brings me happiness, so I'm going to keep doing it. And it brings Miss Gina happiness and joy to tease me like a big sister.
Brings Miss Gina joy?
Yeah, when I stop, it brings her joy too. Very true. Tama says, join, you will be happy. It's amazing. Thank you. All
right,
Yep, we gotta go. Tim has to go. Tim's gonna go to the dentist today. So, yay, Tim. He gets to go to the dentist. I'm gonna go home and get a little bit more work done. I will be accepting requests into the group. So, Miss Valerie, you can go into your account on the website to update your payment. So, go to the menu and click on My Account. And then you gotta log in if you're not logged in. And once you're logged in, in the menu, you'll click, you'll go to My Account and then Payment Methods, and you can change your payment method there. Remember, when you add a new payment method, delete your old one that's no longer good, or at least make your new one your default payment method. Otherwise, it won't switch, okay?
Billy,
if you have trouble, email me.
I did answer your question. I did not see anything in there for you.
Okay, I want to read one more. There's so many, and I feel bad that I'm not reading everybody's. Levada says, it's the most supportive group I've been in. We really do care about each other and the families. I love that. I love that. So we're going to hop off here. Tim has to go to the dentist. If you have questions and you're unsure, feel free to email us, Christy's team at christyscraftroom.com. Christy's team at christyscraftroom.com. I will personally answer your questions for you if you have them. So I'll be watching emails this afternoon, and then if it's later tonight, I'll respond in the morning. So go check it out. Tim can put the link in the description or in the comments one more time, so you can check it out. If you just came on, make sure you go back and watch the replay, because there were 2 other announcements that we made at the beginning of this live that you're going to want to see, okay? But we love you guys. The link is there. Is that the whole link? Or that's just Christy's Craft Room? Is that the link to the VIP?
No, it's the link to the
VIP page. Sorry.
Hold on.
That way it takes them right there, and you don't have to look for it. Or you don't have to scroll. As you don't have to scroll too far for it, but there we go. All right, he's putting it in there. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. We would love to have you come join us in the VIP group if you're not already a member. And like I said, send me an email.